involved in the competition?
Terry, you asked me to get involved, and against the advice of a lot of people, I think everybody that I talked to said don't do it because I don't have a sense of rhythm in my entire body. Against that better advice, I decided to do it and support CASA.
Well, I've known Pam for about 20 years, and she knows that I have a huge passion for foster care. I was actually a foster child myself, and then my husband and I fostered about 170 kids over 30 years and adopted 10 of those. So I'm a huge fan of CASA.
So Dance with CASA is something that's close to my heart. Several years ago, somebody came in and started talking about it, and they talked about CASA, and then I've seen snippets here and there. It's an amazing program at what they do for kids, and that pulls at my heartstrings. So somebody found that out, and here I am today.
John has informed me that I do not have quite the sexy moves that his dance partner does, so I'm working on that.
So we started getting involved with CASA about 3 years ago. We were supposed to dance last year. I had an unfortunate injury that kept me out of it, but this year we're pleased to be involved and pretty excited about taking part.
Okay, so when we first started, Bernie was like, I'll do anything, but I can't move at all. So the less you have me move, the better, right?
So one of the board of directors, Caroline, asked me to be involved. Delighted to be involved.
Yeah, so how is John doing?
I think he's doing pretty well, especially for doing a marathon this past weekend in Chicago. He's really doing good. He's pulling through.
Mainly because of a really good friend named Terry Cook and J.R. Runkle.
How's Maggie doing? Well, she's picking it up. She shows up. That's a plus. And she's on time for most of the part.
Step back, step. I go first.
Yeah.
You go second. Then we walk 1, 2, 3. Turn.
So I got involved in this whole thing with Gwen Hendricks. She's the first one who introduced me to CASA, and fantastic organization. She was right in every way. This would be probably the hardest fun I'd ever have, and it definitely is hard, but it's a lot of fun. And
I got involved in the competition because Terry was nice enough to invite my husband and I to last year's event. It was actually our first time, and we had an awesome time with everyone. And Terry just totally do this. And I was like, you're right, I totally could. And she's like, well, do you want to? I'm like, yeah! So here we are. And it's been awesome. It's been
My left leg.
Your left leg.
My left leg.
Yes.
And my right leg.
Goes out. Okay.
There you go.
You want to talk about your dance a little bit?
Well, most of it's going to be very secretive because you don't get to know it. Because then that just gives it away and everybody can go from there and compete with it. So we're just awesome. That's all that matters.
And we're going for the element of surprise.
Yes.
There you go.
Sure. We're doing a jazz number that's, it's like a character jazz that's got a little bit of fun and comedy mixed into it. So
I got involved through Terry Cook asking me at a Rotary outing. Our Rotary Club from East Peoria had been involved last year with participant Josh Herman, another lawyer. I took a few years of dance as a child, wanted to see if I could still tap, and thought it'd be a great way to get in shape, and it has been. I've walked
I'm a board member of CASA, but as a matter of fact, I was asked to be a dancer prior to that. Several years ago, my dad was a contestant, and my mother was a CASA advocate. So I've always had a passion for CASA myself.
Is there anyone the two of you want to beat?
I know she's got a few people on her hit list for this event, I think.
Val Maley.
Meet everyone, but there's somebody in particular I really would like to be.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, her name's Phyllis.
Okay.
Phyllis DeWitt. And
She doesn't have a chance.
You know, we're here to entertain and just make sure everybody has the best time possible that night and really spends all their money on the kids for CASA.
We're in it to win it.
So, Mr. Weaver, we've got a cunning plan.
I'm proud for you.
Because I was just kind of going to go easy and do it for the kids and make sure that we were just having fun and raising money.
Yeah.
But if somebody's out there throwing shade, we're going to make sure that we stomp them out.
Okay, all right.
I don't know that we've really thought too much about
The competition.
beating anybody,
Yeah.
but I kind of figured we were going to have to win the People's Choice Award because, well, I'm not very good.
We had talked about that question, and we're just hoping to do our own personal best.
That's right.
Janessa. Yeah, just like last year, Janessa.
No, I just want to do well. I just want to not be embarrassed by the end of the dance.
That's my answer.
You got it, see? He's doing a good job, guys. That's what happens when you get a ballet teacher. So this is kind of... You didn't tell me you knew that trick! I'm so happy.
I knew she's been spying on us.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure you found the space.
Sure.
Oh, hi, John.
Hi. Things we do for dance.
Oh, thank you. More on the other foot, too.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's like what it's worth out. You have been working on that too. That was good. Excellent.
Slide together. Slide.
Are you laughing at me again?
There it was. Woohoo! Very good. Okay, do one more one.
I'm ready. I'm ready. No, I'm fine. I'm good. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
You know, what CASA does for children in the court systems and through the foster care systems is incredible. And I know the goal for me is to eventually see this where this is in every county.
Great cause, and we really want to raise money, but we also want to win, right?
That's right.
One of my favorite things about this whole experience has just been being able to tell people about CASA. There's, still a lot of work to be done, and a lot of that is awareness.
I mean, CASA is just a great organization, and being involved in the legal system, I know what they do. I know what they do for the kids, and if we can do this to raise money for CASA and to help the least and the lost, the kids in the abuse and neglect courts, then it's all worth it. It's really great.
That's what it's all about.
All right, Mocha. Okay, we're gonna start on one. Remember? This is how you tell your mom how to do it on one. Okay? We're gonna do it on one. Ready? And